What's up, YouTube? It's your guy on Earthly 777 coming to you live this morning. Just thought I'd drop by, drop a little knowledge. Well, guys, disclosure is here. It's coming. It's all around us now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that's all they're talking about. Extraterrestrials and UFOs. To be honest, I really got tired of the whole UFO thing. You know, I really was sick of that. UFOs are one thing. I want to see the people that are driving the ships. Forget about looking at ships. I've seen plenty of those. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen plenty. I'm talking about now, I want to see the people who are driving the ships. No, enough is enough. So, just thought I'd tap in this morning, see who's up, see who wants to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about extraterrestrials on Earth. So, I don't know if you guys know or not, but we're talking about being in Mars, on Mars, Elon Musk having a crew on Mars in the next 4 to 5 years, standing on the grounds of Mars with their phones, with the internet, with social media. You don't think that we're gonna see habitants on Mars? If you don't think so, then you got another thing coming. There are people living on Mars, in Mars, and all around Mars. So here's what I figured. From all the research and reading I've done, it's like they're finally at this stage where they've dropped enough little hints here and given us a little there till it's time now. Okay, it's time to bring it on home now. You know, I know it was a really big deal when we discovered nuclear weapons. I know they was like, oh shit, the kids have found the matches, but that's over with now. We're beyond that. We're beyond a whole lot, and now it's time. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's all around. Disclosures here now, so hope you guys are ready for it. I've been asking for it. I know you guys been waiting for it. Disclosures here. So now the question is, what are we gonna do? So are we gonna all pack up and have to go out to somewhere to see a extraterrestrial, or are there gonna be extraterrestrials in every state, or are they gonna uncloak in the sky? I don't know. All I do know is that the waiting shit is over with. I'm tired of waiting. I'm sure you guys are tired of waiting. Let's get on with the show now. It's time for us to do more living here on Earth. Things are gonna change. I want to say overnight. When this happens, it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be a really long change or a whole drawn out thing. I just think that once they're revealed, they're revealed, and that's just the way it is. With all the droplets and all the hints they've given us over the years now, okay, I think we're ready. I really think we're ready. I even think the kids are ready. Before I was thinking, well, maybe the kids should know about this, but yeah, the kids should know. You know, I think the kids should know what's going on, just like we know what's going on. It's time. So enough is enough. I don't know where you guys stand, but enough is enough for me, and I hope enough is enough for you. So, I just stopped by to drop a little wisdom on you, see how you guys are feeling this early morning. Me myself, I'm in Minnesota. The weather's it's nice. It's getting nicer. It's about 65 degrees, which isn't bad for this time of year. I mean, it does get nice and warm and toasty here, just like it does anywhere else. So, you know, that's just that. But give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to make a quick run back to the car. But anyway, I'm back. And as I was saying, disclosure, it's here now. It's time for us to get real about it. No more playing games, and it's just enough playing. It's like, let's get real. Let's start preparing for the future. And if anybody out there want to talk about it, I'll drop the link. You guys could come up and talk about it. Or, you can leave me a message in the chat. I don't care, man. But I just want to talk about this disclosure thing. It's here now. And we need to get real about it. I don't know if you guys feel like I feel, but like I said, I had enough of looking at UFOs in the sky. I had enough of third phase of moon. I am ready to see extraterrestrials on television in person. And that's just that. I don't know if the rest of the world is even ready for it, but I'm ready for it. I know you guys are ready for it. So let's just get on with this. You know what I mean? Enough playing around. They've played with us for years. I'm sick of hearing about Roswell, or New Mexico. I'm sick of hearing about all this crap. I'm sick of hearing about the 50s and the 60s and all that crap years and years ago. This is 2021. Disclosure is here. I mean, they pretty much said, you know what, extraterrestrials are real. We're showing you guys UFOs. I'm sick of seeing UFOs. I'm ready to see the occupants driving UFOs. And if you guys are too, leave me a message, let me know how you guys feel about it because I'm sick of all the game playing and all that other crap. Leave a message, do something, but let's move on. I don't think that, we know the government ain't gonna do nothing. Who cares? Who cares? And what is this government crap? I don't care about the government. I don't even know what that means. The government hiding it from us, man. It's in our face. Now, what we do with this information is up to us. But it's time out for the game playing and let me introduce me to an extraterrestrial. I don't care what species it is. Introduce me to one. Let me see one. Do I need to pack the family up and we have to all go and I don't want it to be all that. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be where I gotta go to a whole nother state just to see an extraterrestrial. I want it to be, you know what? There's one in every state. There's a family, a species, or something in every state, and everybody is privileged to see this thing. Or I don't mean to call it a thing, but everybody should be privy to see a species other than an earthling, if that's what it is now. I'm sure if we look up in the sky, all they got to do is uncloak, and we would all see how many ships are really out there. And I would like to see some ships uncloaked. You know, let me see them. Let me see what's really out there. If this is real, let it be real. You know, I want everybody to just be joined together now. It's time out for gang playing. If you guys feel like I feel, you know what I mean? Come on in, leave a message. Leave something in the chat so I know you guys feel like I'm feeling, man. Because I'm sick of the whole. You know what really bugs me about this whole thing is they show all of these lights in the sky and all these blurry lights, and I'm sick of seeing the blurry lights in the sky. Can I see something other than blurry lights in the sky? Like, can I see an extraterrestrial here with us? Anyway, it's just some thoughts I'm having on it, man. I don't know if you guys are having thoughts like I'm having thoughts, but come in, let's talk about it. I want to talk about it. If you guys want to talk about it, we should all talk about it. You know what I mean? It's time out, though. Like I said, I'm tired of the spaceships in the sky, the blurry lights. Ooh, okay, we see blurry lights in the sky. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But I'm ready to see something more than just lights in the sky. You know what I mean? It's time to show me something. You know what I mean? It's time to show me something out there. I want to drop the link so people can come out, man, and really, you know what I mean, really talk about this thing. This thing is real, man. We know it's real. We've been know it was real. So whatever people. Sorry about that. I'm bad, guys. But anyway, like I was saying, man, it's time out. It is really time out for people to, what I mean. It's just time out for all the crap, man. I'm just so sick of all the lying and all the. I don't know, man. The lying is it's enough lying and crap. Let's just talk about it for real, though. You know what I mean? Let's really see what's really going on. I dropped the link, man. Yeah, if y'all want to come up and y'all want to talk about it, the link is out there. So let's talk about it. Link is in the chat. Let's really talk about this whole extraterrestrial thing. Are we really going to get a chance to see this? Or are they going to really drag this out another 40, 50, 60 years? Where we don't get a chance to see it in our lifetime, but the next generation maybe. No, enough of that. Enough of that. So many generations have went by and people have waited and waited to see disclosure and it still hasn't happened. So enough of that. You know what I mean? Let's look at all the crazy stuff been going on in 2021. Okay, first we had the big deal with the presidency. That whoa, that was wild. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like if Trump would have won another 4 years in office, disclosure would have happened by now. I think had he won those 4 more years, he would have really finally broke down and told everybody what's really going on. So, I just want to know what's going on myself. I mean, I know what's going on. There's extraterrestrials living on Earth among us, and we're not privy as regular people to know who they are, and I do not like that. It's time out for that, man. It's time for us to start being who we are, and let us know, if this is gonna change the world, then it's gonna change the world. Oh well. Oh well. It's time out for oil and gasoline and shit like that anyway. Is that really the big deal? We don't want to move on from oil and gas because that's a 10, 20, $100 trillion industry. I mean, really, is money is really what's keeping us back, held back. Excuse me. Because if money is what it is, then it's time out. It's just disgusting to me, man, that money would be the reason we are not being disclosed that extraterrestrials live right here on Earth with us. That is disgusting to me. I can think of a lot of other things we could be doing in life, you know, instead of, wasting our time and energy, getting people together, bringing people together, trying to figure this thing out when we could put that behind us and move into a earth that's like nothing we never seen before. And my biggest fear of all is that my biggest fear is that they're gonna wait until there is a catastrophic emergency before they finally disclose. And that to me is no good. That's no good to me. That's just that is no good to me. So let's look at it for what it is nowadays. What it is we are not alone in this universe, in this world. I mean, I remember being a kid and I was told that God only created us. And I don't know why people told that story, that we were God's only creation, when it said clear as day that, I mean, He had created the angels. There were the angels already before us. What did Michael say? He was the first to bow before man when God said it was good, when He knew that man was good. So, I mean, there's so many things to think about and so many things to get answers to that we are being kept in the dark about. And we don't have to be. Because a lot of this stuff we can put an end to and start demanding that we know the truth about things. And all it takes is a one, collective one is what I'm going to call it. Everybody get on one accord and demand the truth. Or we start pulling our money out of these banks. We stop using this public transportation. We stop going to work. We stop doing everything we do every day until we know the truth. And trust me, y'all, they will be running us down. They will disclose everything we want to know if we all stop going to work. You take about 10 or 20 million of us and we all just one day stop going to work. Just say, you know what, we're not going to go to work anymore until we hear the truth. Man, and I guarantee you within 1 week, we would have all more information. We would have extraterrestrials on Earth. We would have extraterrestrial visiting your home, walking your streets. I guarantee it. But it's a shame that we have to go to such extremes just to get the truth. So if that's what it takes, let's put the word out, Let's put the word out that this is what we're not going to take anymore. We will stop going to work. We will take all our money out of your banks. We will not put any more money in your banks. We will not shop at your Targets. We will not shop at your Walmarts. And I guarantee you guys, we would get some results. So if you guys are feeling like I'm feeling, just let me know. Leave me a message, leave something in the chat. I'll get back with you. Trust me. I just wanted everybody to, I mean, if that's what I'm going to have to do from now on is to get everybody on one accord to get what we want, then that's my new mission. Is to start telling everybody, you know what, stop going to work. Let's pick a day. Let's pick a day. I say let's pick one day that 10 million people don't go to work. And I mean, and let's be serious about it. Let's not call in. Let's not go in. Let's just not go one day. And let's just see. Let's just see if 10 million people can make a difference. I got a feeling I can reach 10 million people. If you guys are with me with this endeavor, please leave me a one in the chat. Even if you don't make this live, if you get a chance to listen to this, leave me a one in the chat. And I promise you and subscribe so you'll know when the next chat is. And I promise you I'll get enough of us together that we will all take a week off of work if need be to change to get the outcome we need. So my YouTube family, this is what I'm pushing for from here on out. That we all pick one day and we let them know, hey, we're not coming to work no matter what. We might not even come back for a week. And I promise you, if I get us 10 million strong, we can do this. We can do this. We can demand disclosure now. Let's stop taking this, y'all, and start taking this. We've taken a lot. They put us through everything they can possibly put us through living on this earth, living in America, living around the world. But enough is enough. Now it's time for us to demand our rights, our real freedom. And our freedom is to give it back to the people. The people are the way. So let's do this. I need you guys to put a one in the chat, subscribe, catch me on the next live, and let's all start gathering together to pick this one day. I'm telling you, I'm going to try to get about 10 million of us together, and we're going to pick one day that we're not going to go to work. We're not going to spend any money. We're not going to go to work. We're going to, even if you guys want to do one day not going to work, the next day going to the banks demanding all of our monies out of the bank. No more public transportation. Let's do one day at a time. And I promise you, we can demand disclosure. And that's my new goal. And if you guys are with me, I'm with it 100%. I'm committed to it. We're gonna do this. We are Unearthly 777. That's our hashtag. We are Unearthly 777 demanding disclosure, and it's time. So if you guys want to do it, put a one in the chat. Tell your friends about it. Let's all subscribe. Catch my next chat, my next live. We'll put together more plans. I'll start planning this thing. We're gonna pick a date that works for everybody. It might not work for all, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work, guys. Let's demand this. I say within the next week, let's demand disclosure. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get Let's get disclosure when we want disclosure, and we want it now. So put the word out. Catch my next chat. Be sure to tell a friend, tell everybody you know, subscribe so they can catch when the next one's going to be. And I promise you guys, we can get disclosure when we want it. No more waiting. Again, no more waiting. One more time, no more waiting. We've waited long enough. We played their game for far too long. Now it's time for them to get on. Now it's time for them to get on our level. Our level is strength in numbers. So, again, it's your boy Unearthly. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends. Tell everybody that you know that wants disclosure now. And let's do this. It's your boy Unearthly 777. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Let's go. Peace.